Hello friends, welcome back. Hope in the previous session you understood clearly what LSTM is, how it works, both mathematically as well as in the pictorial representation I presented. It is time for us to build a model. That's what it is all about, right? We are going to build a model step by step as usual, and I hope it will be interesting for you. You can try this out on your machine, and the configuration that you need is not a higher end. If you have an i5, it will run, and there is no problem with it. Can we go to the coding right away? I do not have any prerequisite for it fundamentally, so I'm going into the coding right away. Now, what are we going to do is, we are going to use IMDb database which comes with Keras. So what is it? It's very simple. This will classify, the program that we are going to write will classify the reviews that are given from IMDb, which are based on sentiment, as positive or negative. And remember, this is very easy because they have already pre-processed and we do not have to do any sort of encoding, and it's very easy for us. For example, they have scored 2 for a popular word, 3 for the third most popular word, like that they have scored, and we are going to use it. That's all. So this is a sentiment analysis. That's it. We are going to build model, and it's going to be step by step. I hope you can easily understand it. Now, the first step, I'm going to import sequence followed by importing sequential. As you know, regularly we use sequential because we are going to build a sequential neural network. Next step, I need to import dense, embedding and LSTM. What is the purpose of dense? A dense layer is used to change the dimensions of your vector. So I need to change the dimensions. For that I have no other go. I go with dense. What is the purpose of embedding? The embedding layer is going to, it is very helpful and is used to create the word vectors of the input words. I get input words and I create word vectors using this embedding option. And this is the intermediary stuff between the input and the LSTM layer, which means whatever is being fed into the LSTM layer comes through this embedding layer. Remember it. Now, what is LSTM? We have spent enough of time on that. So LSTM is also imported, which is going to do all the work for LSTM. Now, the next line is very interesting as well as important. From Keras, callbacks, import, early stopping. What is this? Very simple. Early stopping is fundamentally stopping the training once your loss starts to increase. Otherwise, we can say if the validation accuracy starts to decrease, your work will be stopped. I mean, we are going to stop the training because it is waste. So that's what early stopping is all about. Now we need the data set. So what is the data set I told you? IMDb. So we need to import IMDb from Keras. That's it. The complete requirements are all met. I mean, the prerequisites are all done. Now we are going to go into the code. This might look little clumsy. Don't worry. I'm going to explain you step by step. Now we need to import a OS. So what is it? Very simple. The OS module in Python will provide you a simple way of using operating system dependent functionalities. I repeat, this OS module will help you in using the operating system dependent functionalities. For example, we can use this OS module, I mean the functions that the OS module will provide you. It will allow you to interface the underlying operating system that the Python is running on, which means I can easily talk with the operating system, be it Windows, be it Mac, be it Linux. Only when I import this module, I'll be able to make my Python talk to my underlying operating system. That's a very clear way of saying it. Now, what is that os.environ? tf underscore cpp underscore min underscore log level equal to 3. Very simple. We are suppressing the log and the informational warning messages. If it comes a lot, we will be in real trouble. So we are not going to go with a detailed logging and all. So we suppress it. Now we are going to set the parameters. We are setting the topmost parameters like num words 6000 I have set. Skip top 2. We are skipping the topmost words that are likely. The and a, all these kind of words are most likely to come. So I need to skip it. Max underscore review underscore learn. The maximum number of words in the review is going to be set as 100. So num words is set as 6000. The topmost in the frequent words. Skip top. We are going to skip the words like the and a, something like that, and we have set it. And max review length is set to 100. Now what do we need to do? We need to load the pre-processed sentiment classified review data from IMDb database and we need to make sure we get the X train, Y train, X test, Y test, and that is what this step is all about. I load the data with all the parameters that I have set here, and X train, Y train, X test, Y test gets set. That's it. Now I am going to just print one sample data for us to understand. If you do not want this step, you can ignore these steps because it is just to understand what is what. Now, X train and Y train used to be X test, X train, X test, Y train, Y test are already assigned here. Now, the next step is to go with the padding and truncating the review word sequences so that they are all of the same length. Means I am setting the maximum length properly and the length should not be a deviation there. So I do that sequence.pad underscore sequences, sequence.pad underscore sequences, and this is for X train and X test I have done. So length is already specified, so I use it. So it won't cross that, that's the point. Now I print the X train shape, and this is just again to visualize. Now comes the LSTM model. The core section is here. I call sequential. Now I use embedding. What is the purpose of embedding? It is going to be the mediator between the input and the LSTM. So whatever comes from this embedding will be sent into the LSTM. So I use embedding and I pass the arguments to it. Now what is the next step? I need to call the LSTM and I pass arguments into it. I need to specify dropout. We have discussed what is dropout in my previous sessions. So please recollect it. And recurrent dropout is also mentioned here as 0.3 because all these are recurrent. Now model.add dense and activation sigmoid. The sigmoid activation is used and we are converting it to single vector. That's it. Now we have got everything set. We need to compile it. While compiling, I need to specify the arguments, and binary cross entropy is the loss that I have specified. Adam is the optimizer, and as usual, metrics is accuracy. And early stopping, I have already explained what it is, and I am going to use it to make sure I am not wasting time if I find that the results are not encouraging. So batch size is 24, the epochs are 5, and early stopping, monitor value accuracy, patience equal to 2. This level is very important, mode equal to max. Now I fit the model, and what do? I go for scoring it and I finally print it. So what will be the result? You can see that encoded word sequences are all here and it is classified, class 1, class 0, and you can see that the training is done, and accuracy, you can see how much we have achieved. 84% is the accuracy that we have achieved. We will see a quick demo. I mean, every time we do it, right, we just don't show the code and fade away. We show also the results. So I'm going to show you the results real time. All these are explained. I have imported all the necessary modules in the first steps. Then I went to the import OS part where I made sure that my Python can talk to all the OS related stuff without any problem. And I assigned the X train, Y train, X test, Y test properly. I did the padding, necessary padding. Then I went for LSTM model where I used embedding and LSTM followed by dense, and then I compiled the model, and finally I got the output. Let's go to the output section right away. So you can see that we are we are getting it. You can see that all these are the class 1, and similarly we have got class 0 as well. I have showed you accuracy is 84%. That's okay for this simple testing that we have done. I hope you understood what we wanted to convey, and if you have any questions, suggestions, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be able to answer it. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Thank you guys.